This past year alone, I have earned $7,682 in interest from my high yield savings accounts. In this video, I'm breaking down the best high yield savings accounts and which banks you can use this year. And stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to share my personal favorite and the one that I love to use. Hey guys, it's Justine, your host of the Debt Free Millennials channel. Here we talk about all ways to help you crush debt, achieve financial confidence that leads to more fun and fewer payments. If you're into that lifestyle, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. This year, we are committed to growing this channel to over 100,000 subscribers. I feel it, and I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to break down the best high yield savings accounts in 2024. High yield savings accounts are much better and more superior than traditional savings accounts because you are earning more interest than you would with a Chase or Bank of America. By the way, they have the worst savings interest rate of all time, 0.01%. Are you kidding me? Like, I can make more money by finding change off of the street than I can by parking cash with Bank of America or a Wells Fargo. Don't even get me started. You can also keep your emergency fund here or any cash on hand that you want liquid. It's easy and accessible for you to access, and it's not locked up in any investments where you could incur a penalty for withdrawing early. In high yield savings accounts, you can use it to park cash for goals like saving for a car or a down payment or a wedding or a new baby or whatever it is. You can use it to build up your sinking funds. If you don't know what sinking funds are, I made a whole video about it that you can find up here linked in the cards. In addition, your interest is paid out to you in dividends every single month. So it's like getting a little bonus cash at the end of every single month simply by having your cash saved up in this high yield savings account. So let's go ahead and get into the list. First up on this list is a bank called Raisin. You're like, Raisin, that's kind of weird. Well, it used to be called American First Credit Union. And now it's called Raisin. But in any case, it is earning 5.3% on their money market account. So it's not a high yield savings account. It's technically a money market account, but there's no fees, $1 to open at minimum, and 24/7 online access to funds. I personally don't know much about American First Credit Union, but I wanted to mention it on this list because this was the highest APY that I had seen out of the list, which is why I wanted to mention it here. You'll want to do your due diligence in researching these banks before you decide to open one up. Check out reviews. What I like to do is I like to secret shop their customer service. That is, I'm not currently a customer, but I want to call their customer support line and see how quickly and easy it is for me to actually reach a live person to help me if I was to have an issue with my savings account. But American First Credit Union, Raisin, is earning 5.3% APY. The next bank is with UFB Direct. You can currently open up an account with them, their money market account, for 5.25% APY. The cool thing about this account is this is obviously a really high interest rate. This is one of the highest interest rates that I was able to see. Now, there is no monthly maintenance fee so long as you have a $5,000 balance. Otherwise, it's $10 per month. I would never do something that has a $10 monthly fee. So if you have a really hefty emergency fund or hefty savings that you're not going to be touching for a very long time, then this is where you could really take advantage of that 5.25%. You also have 24/7 access, all this stuff. Very cool. I thought it was worth mentioning here because the interest rate is so high. Moving on to Synchrony Bank. Synchrony Bank has an interest rate currently earning 4.75%. There's no minimum deposits, no minimum balances, no monthly fees, really just like straightforward, here you go. I've known some of my one-on-one coaching clients who currently use Synchrony and they've had no issues with it. It definitely does not have the fun features like the bank that I currently use, but it still has an amazing interest rate, which is worth checking out. Okay, this next one is is with Capital One, and that is their 360 Performance Savings Account. It's currently earning 4.35% interest. There's no fees, there's no minimum balances to open your account, and you can easily transfer to and from external banks, which is how I currently have mine set up. Capital One to me is the Toyota Corolla, I've said this several times, is the Toyota Corolla of high yield savings accounts. It's gonna get you the baseline model of the features of the interest rate, being able to transfer back and forth, being able to schedule those automated contributions into your savings account, but it's really just kind of ho-hum. I don't know, I really feel like user experience is really important in this day and age, and giving me some of the data and the reporting features, and I felt like Capital One was kind of lacking there, but I can't snooze at 4.35%, and I've had absolutely no issues with them, and it was very easy for me to open an account online. I've not had to talk to any single live customer service representative, so really easy there. The next one is with Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Marcus is currently earning 4.5% on their online savings accounts, no monthly fees, no minimum deposit. You're backed by Goldman Sachs. It is a big name. It's also been in hot water, so I mean, take it with a grain of salt. Also, I really like to see the same day transfers of 100K or less to and from other banks. Same day transfers, like that's, to me, a big deal, especially if you're wanting to access and use your high yield savings accounts for something like a sinking fund, where you're maybe transferring things out as you're like, oh, I'm using my vacation fund, I need to book a plane ticket and I want to use it now, and you can transfer that out very, very quickly. I've had other coaching clients use Marcus and had nothing but great things to say. The next one is with Discover. Discover has 0 monthly fees, no minimum opening deposit, and let me show you their interest rate is 4.35%. So again, a really high percentage yield. Also keep in mind, compared to last year when I did a very similar video to this, the interest rates were around 3% for a lot of these banks, and they've all really dramatically increased. So if this was any inclination or indication that you should be jumping on a high yield savings account, this video should be your answer right here. Now the next bank, CIT Bank. This one always catches my eye. I feel like I just need to go ahead and open an account with them just to see what the experience is like, but they are always on the top list of best high yield savings accounts, and right now you can earn 4.65% with CIT Bank. No fees. A lot of these are just like no fees, no monthly service fees, you can do online banking. This is just 2022 best customer experience institutions. Cool, I love that. Open an account in about 5 minutes. I feel like I need to do this now. But I always love seeing CIT Bank on the best lists, and from my own research and just seeing them improve year in, year out. They used to have a really outdated website, and I can tell that they made improvements within the past 2-3 years to improve the user experience. So really cool stuff. Now for my personal favorite, and if you've been watching, this is the end of the video where I'm going to be sharing my personal favorite high yield savings account, and that is with Ally. Ally Bank is amazing. They are currently giving out 4.35% in interest on their high yield savings accounts. What I love about Ally Bank is that you can actually open up a savings account and organize your money inside that account using savings buckets. You can take a lump of $10,000, for example, inside of your savings account. You can earmark $2,000 for a down payment or $1,000 for your new car fund, and you can keep it all within one account. The beauty of doing that is that you've now organized it into different savings buckets, but you have that lump money collectively earning interest. Whereas if you were to break this out into several different savings accounts, you'd only be earning interest on that smaller balance and therefore earning less interest overall. Ally also has great reporting features that shows you your savings trends over time, which I find is really motivating for me to actually save even more money. Plus, you can automate your contributions and move that money back and forth to external banks. I've also used their surprise savings feature right here, where they will find from your linked checking account any additional money that might be sitting in your checking account and move it over to the high yield savings account. With a checking account, you're not typically earning any interest or very little interest, and so this is a really great way to automate finding additional savings by moving that money over into your Ally account. Ally to me is like the Jeep Wrangler of high yield savings accounts. It's just fun. It's fun to drive. There's lots of cool features. You just feel like better about yourself, and it's just really, really fun. And when I secret shopped their customer service line, I got into the door with somebody on the phone in less than 2 minutes, which I think is really important. In fact, I had multiple savings accounts with Ally at one point, and I decided to close one, and I was actually able to close that completely by using their customer chat support within about 10 minutes, which was amazing. Usually you have to get on the phone and verify all these things, and it was just so seamless by using their chat feature, which is I really, really love them. Ally, please sponsor me. You know I love you. Let's do something. Let's collaborate. That's a look at the best high yield savings accounts in 2024. Which one are you going with, or which one do you have currently open? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Did I miss one out of this top best list? Let me know in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to join the Debt Free Millennials family, and I'll catch you in another one.